Big Five women's basketball play on the main line. The Villanova Wildcats hosting the Penn Quakers in some Pod 2 action, and you're watching it right here on Flow Sports. Good evening, so happy to have you with us. I'm Sam Kuperman, that's Steve Pannone, and Steve, the format for Big Five women's basketball has shifted a bit this year, going with what the men's games started doing last year. Let's break that down a little bit.
Yeah, now it's 2 pods, 3 teams in each pod. So what it does is gives each team some scheduling flexibility. You only play 3 games in the Big Five this year instead of the usual 4, and that'll culminate here on the December 6th, right here in the Finland Pavilion with a triple header.
Yeah, it's really exciting that we're going to have the Big Five Classic right here in just 16 days. But we'll talk about this matchup right now with Penn and Villanova, both starting the season off hot. The Quakers 3-1, the Wildcats are 2-1. They have their lead at 3 here. Rematch of what was a really fun early season game last year at Levian Gymnasium. Different looking teams on both sides. The talented teams on both sides as well, looking for an early season win that can help them come March. Burke again. Yes, indeed. Maddie Burke in double figures with 11.
Hey, feed the hot hand. A good job by the Wildcats. You find your shooter, and Burke's been able to just catch and shoot. Somebody's got to come out and make her put the ball on the floor.
Weiss responds. Won't go. Bosco in stride. She's so good on the break. Look at the handles. Burke lets it go. Burke! She can't be stopped! The entry, Lee. Backs down the smaller Gideon. We'll try Croker here. Airballs it to Dwyer.
Yeah, see, that's where I think Morgan Lee has got to try the lefty jump hook or draw a foul.
Lavelle, shooting practice.
Wow. St. John's 6 of 12 from deep. Every one of them has, even the ones that have been missed, they've all mainly been comfortable.
Turnover to Rule. Here come the Red Storm. Vanderhoop. Room service. Lavelle. This has just been a dominant second quarter for St. John's, and Marist uses its second timeout. 8-0 run to kick off the second for the St. John's Red Storm. Getting out on the break, Kylie Lavelle lays it in.
Welcome to the St. Joe by the Sea basketball team.
Columbia can tie or take the lead, looking to win it on the road. Collins. Dump down. Raffu up for 2, we're tied.
12.2 to go here.
Laura Edmondson's been super consistent. She's had 9 points in each of her first 3 games as a Wildcat coming over from Santa Clara. A little undersized of a Villanova team. Same could be said for Penn. Rebounding going to be crucial in this one as Collins for Penn, Carter for Nova. Underway as it's tipped to Weber. Maddie Weber can't bank it in. Carter puts it back.
Good aggressive hustle from Carter there. She's the one who jumped center for the Wildcats. Didn't give up on the play. She gets on the offensive glass and gets the first 2 of the game.
So second chance bucket for Villanova to kick this one off. Katie Collins has had a monster start to her career for Penn. Driving kick that time. Around the horn. 10 to shoot. Collins on the deck. Got to fire. Collins, disjointed possession, and it won't go. Bosco in stride for Villanova. So Villanova gets a putback. Penn can't answer with a good possession. Carter no call. And the arrow's going to send it to Penn.
A good defensive series by both teams there. Villanova using 30 seconds of defense. Penn went about 5 as the Wildcats try to get something in transition. Carter with an off-balance shot to no avail.
Defense historically the calling card for the Quakers. Here's Gale, the reigning Ivy League Freshman of the Year. Finds Miller for the catch and shoot.
Everything but in.
Yeah.
It rattles out.
A couple tough bounces to start off. Edmondson the catch, and she will go to the line.
Our first foul of the game. That's going to be Katie Collins, a freshman, picking up one early. Something to watch. She's averaging almost 10 points a game as a freshman. So that's a big loss if she has to go out here early in the game.
Yeah, we talked about her a little bit from the Jersey Shore, from Manasquan, New Jersey. Played completely the entire game against St. Joe's in their last outing Friday. 40 minutes for Collins in that one. And
And the last thing Mike McLaughlin wants to do is take her off the floor. So she'll have to be a little bit careful here. Pick up her first with 8:48 to go in the first quarter.
Edmondson gets 1 of 2, and Villanova stretches the lead to 3-0. Gale the handoff. Carter's been watching Almquist. Here's that matchup.
Carter, a good versatile defender because she can move her for long arms and good mobility.
Gale's
laterally.
pulled. Yeah, seeing that. Gale the misfire. Here's Bosco. Bosco. A little too high for Carter. Penn in transition. Gale the bounce. Miller lets it go. And the rebound for Edmondson.
Yeah, Miller not back. So that's her second three she's gotten up early in the game.
Weber, foul line pull, and shots not falling either way to kick
both
things
teams
off.
a little bit cold to start. But getting some decent looks.
Gale back to Almquist. I think a foot was on the line.
Yeah, it's going to be a long two. No good, but an offensive rebound for the Quakers.
See if they can cash in. They cannot. Bosco to the cup.
Wildcats get an easy one in transition. Bosco very alert defensively, got her hand in the passing lane, picked that one off and had the easy lay-in.
She's had 15 or more points in each of her first 3 games for Villanova, has Jasmine Bosco. Other way, 3 offline from Almquist, and here's Weber.
They look to push in transition.
Edmondson slows it down. Off the ball fake, Weber.
Nice pass.
Carter the deuce.
Wildcats sharing the ball really well. Weber finds Carter for the easy lay-in.
Penn has missed its first 6 shots from the field. Collins back to Almquist. Stina Almquist, back-to-back 20-point games, slashes and scores.
Yeah, she took advantage of the Swiss. Edmondson doesn't move her feet as well as Carter. She's able to get by her and get to the right-handed lay-in.
Last year, Villanova won by 6 in this matchup. They've won 46 of the 49 all-time matchups against Penn. Power Cassidy, short on the J. Villanova not allowing Penn to get out and push the pace, and it'll be a baseline out of bounds for the Quakers.
But, you know, high school, Team Canada, Villanova the past couple months, just everything. It's been a big combination of multiple teams, Key and Nurse Elite, but, you know, I've just been taught good basketball my whole life, and I really appreciate it.
Yeah, and going off of that point, I've had the fortune of covering your brother Joshua Bucknell, and you know, from his game, what are some things that you've been able to pick up there and carry over to your own game?
His IQ for sure. He's a smart player, and it's very, very cool to watch him. I mean, he can shoot the lights out, he can take it to the rim, but I really commend him for his IQ. And, you know, we're both small guards, so we got to have it.